What if your zero interest credit didn't actually have to end after 12 months? Most people treat 0% as a temporary thing, a promo. They use it and just run down the clock and then scramble when the interest kicks in. That's not how I run it. I treat 0% interest as a system, a perpetual capital engine that resets every year. This is the recycle play. The thing that turns one round of credit stacking into reoccurring, infinite access to free money. I'm going to walk you through the only 3 banks where it works, the 4-step rotation that resets the 0% interest clock every year, the specific bank moves you need to make to keep the system running smoothly for long term. First, the foundation. 3 banks let you do something called credit limit movement. Chase, Bank of America, and American Express. Just 3. So when you're building your stack with the recycle in mind, your priority banks are these 3 specifically. Credit limit movement means this. When a 0% promo period ends on a card, let's just say the Chase Business Inc. Cash hits 12 months. You apply for a brand new Chase Business Inc. card with a new 0% intro, different account. Once you're approved, you'll call Chase and you'll ask them to move the credit limit from your old card to the new one, and they do it. The old card goes to 0, you'll close the old account. Now the new card has all of the new limits plus the limit you just moved over. So it's a fresh 0% interest clock. That alone is a game changer. But for the full play, it's much bigger. Here's the 4-step rotation that runs every 12 months. Step number 1, your 12-month 0% period on card A is about to end. Say it's the Inc. Cash at Chase with $50,000 on it. Step number 2, you pull from a separate $50,000 business line of credit at Wells Fargo. You use that BLOC, the business line of credit money, to pay off card A in full. Card A is now paid off. The 0% promo expires harmlessly. Step number 3, you apply for card B at Chase. And when I say B, I just mean another card. For this one, it would be the Chase Inc. Unlimited or another business credit card at Chase that has 0%. You get approved, you call Chase, and you have them move the limits from card A onto card B. Now you've got a fresh 0% promo with the same limit you had before, plus whatever additional capital you were just approved for on card B, because you're consolidating these limits onto the brand new card. Step number 4, you liquidate card B, which means you run it through a merchant processor or a credit liquidation service. This is not a cash advance, it's different. By doing this, it will cost 3, maybe 6% in processing fees, but that's the only cost because it's not a cash advance and you still leverage the 0% intro promo period. So you get the $50,000 in cash in your bank account through the liquidation process, from the card through liquidation into your business checking account. You then can use that cash to pay off the Wells Fargo BLOC. The BLOC, business line of credit, goes back to 0. So from there, you're sitting on $50,000 of 0 interest credit on card B, on that new 0% card with a fresh 0% intro 12-month period. And you're doing this by only roughly paying about $1,500 in fees for the whole rotation for that $50,000 example. Run the math against what you would pay in interest at 25% on a credit card. You'd owe $12,500 a year just sitting on the balance. The recycle costs about $1,500 in that example I just gave. So you're saving about $11,000 every single year by doing it like this instead of holding a balance. Credit isn't debt. It's access, and used correctly, it's the cheapest capital you'll ever touch. Now let me get specific on the bridge piece, the business line of credit. Wells Fargo is the best bank in the country for business lines of credit. They offer $50,000 business lines of credit with no tax returns or proof of income. The prerequisite is a business checking account or even a personal checking account at Wells Fargo, although I would recommend the business checking account. You want to have that open for more than 30 days, and you'll want to season it with $10,000 to $20,000 in the account 1 to 2 months before applying. Another thing to know is your business must be 2 years of age to get a business line of credit. And here's a piece almost nobody knows. If Wells Fargo has no branches in your home state, you can still open a business checking account at Wells Fargo, just in another state. You don't have to wait for them to open a branch that's near you. If it's out of state, you can go out of state and still open a branch. The Wells Fargo Signify Business Cash Card is also part of this. 0% for 12 months, no annual fee, and 2% cash back on everything. A $500 sign-up bonus once you spend $5,000 of spend on the card in the first 3 months. So while you're using Wells as your BLOC bridge, you're also running spend through your Signify credit card and earning 2% cash back on top of that. Same thing at Truist and Citizens. They both offer business lines of credit with really good interest rates around the 10%. So if you want a backup business line of credit, basically a backup bridge loan when you need, I would also look at Truist and Citizens Bank. These are regional banks, but they're in about 20 or so states, mainly on the East Coast, and Truist in Texas as well. Now the trickier part, managing your Amex, Chase, and Bank of America cards inside the recycle without losing your points or limits. For Amex, they're the most generous bank with credit line increases. The status and the limit line is 1-800-567-1083. You can call and ask for a credit line increase every 6 months, and most of the time they grant it. American Express is also a score first bank, 720 minimum, ideally a 750. So if your score takes a dip, Amex is the first to flinch. So you want to keep your score up because Amex will routinely do soft credit pulls on your credit profile even after you get approved. So if you get approved for an Amex card and they see your score tank, Amex might decrease your limit because they're consistently looking at your personal credit. So build it strong and then maintain it. But before closing any Amex membership rewards cards, make sure another membership reward card is still open, or transfer all of your points to a travel partner first. Because if you close down your membership reward cards, you're going to lose your points. So only close the cards if you have one remaining, because you never want to forfeit your American Express points. For Chase, the big rule is 524. Chase will not approve you for most cards if you've opened 5 or more personal accounts, personal credit cards, in the last 24 months. Business cards don't count towards the 524. Only count brand new personal credit cards, not the hard inquiries. The accounts go towards the 524. The only way an account stops counting is if it ages out of the 24-month period from when you opened the personal credit card. Then it doesn't apply. So plan your applications around this. If you're at 424, 4 accounts open in the last 24 months, and you want to keep Chase access, do not open random personal credit cards. You want to be very strategic and intentional. So save your 24-month window for the cards that actually matter. Before closing any Chase Ultimate Rewards cards, you must combine the points to another Ultimate Reward card first. If you close your card before you combined your points to another Chase card, your points are gone and you never want to forfeit any of the transferable bank points. For Bank of America, the same recycle logic applies, but with the additional consolidation move I covered in the Bank of America video on this YouTube channel. You can apply for all 5 0% cards with one hard inquiry and consolidate the limits onto just one card. Run that strategy once, you've got a fat consolidated Bank of America card that's now your main recycle vehicle on that bank for Bank of America. A couple of warnings though. Don't try this recycle method without having a business line of credit in place. You need to have that bridge to take advantage of it. Also, don't liquidate cards through random services that you found online. Use the vetted ones and budget about 3 to 6% for the liquidation. 3% if you have a way to do it internally, which we teach in our mentorship credit stacking, or 6% if you're going to use a professional service. And don't try to recycle at US Bank, Truist, Citizens, Elon, or even Key Bank. They just don't allow credit limit movement like Chase, American Express, and Bank of America does. So the rotation breaks at those banks. You have to stick to the main 3 to use them. So use them for your initial stack, but don't build your recycle plan around them for all the other banks, okay? Only the main main three. There's one more tool I want to mention because it saved several of my clients in tight spots. LightStream. It's a personal loan product run by Truist. LightStream has one specific advantage that's unusual in personal lending. No income verification, no tax returns, no proof of income. Just a credit pull and a few standard questions. If your personal credit is clean and your score is over 720, then typically they approve you. You'll want to apply as a used auto loan from dealer. That's the highest approval category that we have seen. It's a 60-month term and sign up for auto pay, which usually saves a quarter point off of the interest rate. I personally got $35,000 from LightStream the first time I was approved. And that money was just dumped right into my bank account. It reports as an auto loan, but they send you the money directly into your account. The second time I did it, they gave me $50,000 on my second approval that I did 1 year after the $35,000. So not only can LightStream be used for just additional capital, but it could be used in that similar recycle fashion where you get access to money from this LightStream loan, you use the capital to pay off the business credit card, you get approved for a new business credit card, you move the limit, you liquidate the new card, and then you pay off the loan, because on this loan, on the LightStream used car personal loan, it comes at an interest rate between 5.5% up to 9%. So it's still pretty cheap money, but at the end of the day, you're still paying interest. So it really depends on your specific preferences. But regardless, the LightStream loan is a very good, reliable way to get an extra $35K to $50K with just a single-digit interest rate. For 0% interest though, it's not just a promo. It is a system that you keep running. If you want to watch my hour-long masterclass on business funding specifically, then click this video right here. It covers everything from A to Z on how to optimize your personal credit profile before applying, how to build the strongest and best banking relationships with the right banks, and I also walk through 3 different case studies to show you different examples of credit profiles and recommendations we made for those people, and then what their result was. Getting approved for $70,000 at 0%, $200,000 at 0% for 7 to 18 months. So click this link right here, this video. It's a free, awesome masterclass that really breaks things down very, very detailed. So click this link and I'll see you there.